Welcome to ATN Society Watch. This is a Lagos State driver in attempt to escape attack rams into truck die. From Ogun State, police arrest pastor from United Kingdom man divorces married mother-in-law for 13 years. These are the stories we'll be discussing today, and I will have in the house with me the editor of the Orobo Voice newspaper. When we return from this short break, I will introduce him to you. Just stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Society Watch on Atlantic Television Network. And joining me in this conversation today is the editor of the Orobo Voice newspaper, Mr. Goodluck Edafe. Thank you so much, sir, for joining me today.
It's my pleasure to be here once again.
It's good to have you this morning. All right, let's go straight to our stories for today. This is from Rivers State. A yet-to-be-identified woman has reportedly baited her husband with acid over her refusal to remit 15,000 share to her and the children from the host community divided. The incident occurred at Ogbocha community in Eleme local government area of the state. The Guardians gathered that the woman, who is a mother of 2 girls, poured acid on the face of her husband and took away his automatic teller machine card. The woman, who hailed from Akwa Ibom and married to native of Ogbocha community, hid inside the ceiling after committing the crime to evade.
So we really need to talk to our women so as to respect their husband. And the unfortunate thing is that a lot of these women, they even go to church. If you see them in church, it will marvel you. The way they dance, the way they behave in church, it will marvel you. But they don't have any little iota of respect for the word of God. Our women don't respect their husbands, especially nowadays when the issue of equality is on board. They are struggling with men. The issue of equality, we are equal. Therefore, whatever is due to you should be due to me. That's why he's cheating them, deceiving them. They can't do it. But once it's their husband, oh, I can kill him. I can slap him. I can do anything to him. So it's just an issue of marital responsibility on the part of our women. And
Okay.
it's very bad.
Okay.
You were doing that are not right. When you belong to certain association, they belong to association where only gossip, only drinking and eating they are talking about. They don't talk about values. They don't know about how a home should be, how you should build a home. So you just come in, either you produce, you sleep with the man, you produce, the next thing is food. You eat food. And then if the food is not there, then it's an issue. Then even that food should come, he doesn't feel it as if it's a concern. Provided put food, the food is not there. Can you say you are a man? Can you say you are a man? Is it what you are doing? Is it what other men are doing? You can't see what other men are doing to their wife. That's just the only thing they know about. So what we are saying, we need to revamp our values. We need to reconstruct it because the driving value that we have is a bad one.
This is really sad. Women, you did not get married because you want to KY 240 HA. Punch Metro gathered that the driver has collided with a commercial motorcyclist riding against the traffic and was scared that he might be attacked and therefore tried to escape by speeding off before colliding with the stationary truck along the road, leading to his death. An eyewitness, Opeyemi Dove, told the correspondent, "I was in a bus behind the Sienna car when the car collided with a commercial motorcyclist riding against traffic. Maybe he felt he has injured the commercial motorcyclist rather than waiting to see the condition of the commercial motorcyclist." Relation Officer of Ogun State Police Command of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Florence Ekwe, confirmed the incident, stating that one person died. She attributed the accident to speeding. Now let's look at this. I mean, we talked about that. We remember that in Abuja, they rightly stated, the House of Reps said anyone driving against traffic should be held and then take it to face the law. And we were actually looking at it. Is that really going to stand or not? Then looking at this, a driver has just drove against the traffic, and something like this happened. Rather than waiting, he wanted to escape. And then in the course of this, it has led to his death. What do you have to say about that, drivers driving against traffic?
Well, from the story, it is not actually the driver.
It's a motorcyclist.
Driving against the traffic.
The commercial cyclist.
It's a motorcyclist.
Yes.
Driving against traffic. And having collided with the motorcyclist, he felt he has either killed him or injured him. And by the nature of Nigerians, the people within the vicinity, he decided to save himself and also to save his car. And in the process of trying to run away, look at what has happened. I have told you many times that until we have people who are ready to lead society in government, that is on one side of the people. Have there been any punishment for any community that have done that? No. So people do it repeatedly. If you have an accident and there is an accident, they will not want to run away. Will not want to run away. Then again, talking about the issue of national assembly, even here in Rivers State, when the governor talks about driving against traffic and he was complaining about government officials and big men in Nigeria, big men, so to say. Big man, when you say big man, he's a big man because he has money to settle police. Otherwise, he doesn't have two heads, doesn't have four legs, doesn't have four hands. But he's a big man. He's addressed as a big man because he has money to give to police, and police will let him go. But you that doesn't have the money to give to police, you are the poor man, you are the small man within society. But what we are saying is that it's not just about sitting in government and talking. Who are the people to implement the laws? That even a few days ago, we had this Okada from Alakaya to Uniport. All those Okada boys, motorcycle riding it one way there. That school there, Olobo Secondary School, opposite the Abuja gate there. The three of them were the same family. Injured them. So, and right in front of them, we have here. So things like this will continue to happen. Well, sorry for the young man that has just died. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. We hope that as they've started in Abuja, that they will take it everywhere and it will go around. Definitely, they will put all these menace, put everything in check. We hope that will definitely happen. Let's look at our next story for today. And this is Yenen Khan Oluwaseyi and 3 others have been arrested with human skull in Seje area of Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Punch Metro learned to Sunday that Oluwaseyi and the 3 others, 30-years-old Ibrahim Agbowewe, 40-year-old Suleiman Ogbobumi, and 57-year-old Gafari Akinsaya were arrested by men of the State Police Command in the early hour of Saturday. A source in the command told our correspondent. Excited about somebody being a pastor in Nigeria. And whoever cares to listen, I have said it severally, that 98 or 99% of Nigerian pastors are not qualified to be pastors in light of the gospel. Nigerians don't read the Bible.
But do you have to judge him because of one person?
It's what I'm telling you. If you read, I said Nigerians don't read the Bible. If you read the Bible, a man comes in front of you, you will know that this is a fake or this is genuine. That's what I'm telling you. So what we are saying, we are not surprised that pastors can be found with the score of human beings to make money. I'm not surprised. There's one of our friends who is a journalist.
Is actually human. So if you impact life, don't you think that blessings will return?
What is the impartation on human? What is the gospel here? The gospel Jesus preached and he was killed. Was it the gospel that romanced people? The gospel Peter preached and he was killed. The gospel Paul preached and he was beaten from community to community. Was it the gospel that romanced people? So the gospel that Jesus preached, that is taking one to heaven, is not the one that romanced sinners.
Well, we are excited that the culprits behind this have been caught, and we hope that more things will be unraveled so they'll be able to cope this menace. Let's look at our next story for today. This is on economic. The total spending by the federal government on palliatives and loans to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal may hit 3.27 trillion, report shows. The palliatives and loans were meant to cushion the effect of economic hardship on Nigerians and businesses following the removal of fuel subsidies and skyrocketing customers' price due to high inflation. These palliatives included 100 billion to acquire 3 billion units of 20-seater CNG fueled buses, 20 billion to boost agricultural production, 75 billion for manufacturers, 125 billion for macro and small and medium-sized enterprises and the informal sector, 185 billion as palliatives for state, 1 trillion on students' loan and other programs. Others include 315 billion to pay federal workers, 35,000 allowances for 6 months, 1.13 trillion to 15 billion households at 25,000 per month for 3 months from October to December 2023. 70 billion embarked as palliatives measures to lawmakers and 75 billion loans facilities to 1.5 million market women. President Bola Tinubu announced that subsidy is gone on May 29, 2023. Took the economic as a price of fuel and more than double since then. This led to a surge in the price of commodity and a spike in inflation. Following this removal, the World Bank announced that 7.1 billion Nigerians were at risk of poverty if the federal government failed to compensate or provide palliatives.
Yes. Not these ones. Not these ones. Look at from here to worry, left and right, land. What do you do with it? This East-West Road, just front of this Uniport to Alakaya, swamp everywhere. If you have a serious people, if we have a well-funded university, you will have fish farm. You will have natural water from the... You don't even need to sink borehole, except for the welfare of those working there. What is that word we use there? We're not serious yet.
Skill and all of those, not a wise scholar job for them to government is ever going to do that. Out of 100%, 99 will come up and say, yes, indeed, the government has done a whole lot. It has always been like that. But with all of these figures, let's keep our fingers across and see, maybe by December, we will have something tangible to talk about. Let's go straight to our next story for today. This one is coming from Abuja. The National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency, FCT Command, has seized 3,988.77 kg of assorted drugs with monetary value of 80 million. The FCT Commander of Narcotics, Mr. Kabi Tashkoa, disclosed this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria on Monday in Abuja. Tashkoa, however, said that a total of 134 suspected drugs traffickers, plunderers, and abusers were also arrested in the same period. And I asked, are there specific measures in place to prevent recurrence of drugs trafficking activities? Because we have been having issues of drug traffickers. I mean, irrespective of how much they have actually nabbed some of these people, it seems the more they arrest them, the more they increase. But have they put any measures in place to completely eradicate, mitigate this drugs trafficking?
When you talk of drug trafficking, you are talking about the big boys there who do it for export and all that. But